Hello, welcome to another Let's Play OZMAFIA. A bit sober now, even though I drank a whole bottle of wine, did absolutely nothing. Let's go. I mean, it was cheap wine, so that's probably why. This. Oh, my mic is just shake it. I tried to play Hustle Cat, and I don't know if I'm gonna keep playing it because I don't know. Even though this has more voices, the voices in that one are exhausting for me. And I tried to play it right before I made this video, and I was just like, no. Monday morning, the estate was busier than it had been the day before. Rose passed by the men heading out for the day as she made her way to the kitchen for breakfast. My mic's in a new place, by the way. Good morning, she said softly to the empty room as she got herself some bread and milk. That's not a breakfast, young lady. Oh, crap, I'm not timing myself. Taking a seat in the chair she had previous day, she started eating by herself. Yesterday was a day of peace, which means that now there might be fights between the familia until next Sunday. When I met Mr. Carmillo and the others, I did see a bunch of people with weapons. I wonder if they actually use them. What do you think? Oh my god. I'm gonna call you Cam. Well, no, I would love if I call you Cam, but I would get confused trying to read your name at the top. Morning. Come here on your own today? Mr. Carmilla. Hey there, fancy pants. She looked up and shifted slightly to face him. It seemed he had come for breakfast as well. I assumed you would be... I would... Why is reading hard today? I assumed you would have been more shy since this mansion is full of men, but I guess not. Yeah. Crazy, right? Anime logic of amnesia girl who's not scared. Carmilla gently touched Rose's shoulder before going over to the sink. He plucked an orange from a basket of fruit and rinsed it. An orange? You're gonna peel it. Why did you rinse it off? Why would you do that? Okay. Rinse it off before taking a plate and a knife out of the cabinet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just made myself at home. This is your home. Oh no, that was me. Fuck it. Oh no, it's quite alright. I'm happy to see you're getting comfortable. He took a seat next to her, orange and plate in hand. Y'all are eating some pathetic ass breakfasts, bro. Like, no full things. She's drinking bread and milk like a prisoner, and you're just eating an orange like a damn movie protagonist. Like, oh wow, gotta go, honey. And whole stacks of pancake on the table. You take a bite of an apple because you're eating oranges, so it's even worse. As he cut into his fruit, as he cut into the fruit skin, a citrusy scent filled the room. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Axel. What the fuck is your problem with me? Axel glanced at Rose, but that was it. Morning, Sir Sleeps a Lot. I do not sleep a lot. Harry had tossed the still unpeeled orange at Axel. As he caught it, a few errant drops of water splashed against his cheek. Splash, splash. Eat it. No, eat it. I bought it at the market this morning. I'll have it later. Axel wiped the water off his face with the back of his hand as he returned the orange to the fruits basket. Crossing his arms, he leaned against the wall. When are you heading out? When I finish eating. Is there a reason I need to wait in here? There is. Join us at the table. Oh, he backed up. He passed by him both Rose and Carmilla and set his hands on the back of the furthest chair away from them. What is your problem, Mr. Man? I kinda wish I chose you instead of Rose. What? Not Rose. What was her name? It wasn't Alice. Whatever. Axel, what is your problem? Stop looking so gloomy. A little closer. Axel took a single step over, only to pull out the second furthest seat away. No. The seat across from us are all open. We tapped the table in front of him. He let out a big sigh and sat directly across from Camilla, diagonal to Rose. What? Why are you so on guard around her? It's only natural to be on guard around an unfamiliar person. Well, I guess that's true. That said, I don't think she's gonna bite. We're living together, so we might as well relax around each other, right? Axel gave Rose a sideways glance that lasted less than a single second. A nanosecond, maybe? Go fuck yourself, Axel. One thing. We have an whatever air freshener thing that is, that like has a timer and goes off and it sounds like a hiss and it goes off every 9 minutes. So that's letting me know that I've been recording for 9 minutes. Have I? No. I might start recording like in the middle. Whatever. It hisses and it scares me. I'm so sorry, Rose. He's a very guarded person by nature. Oh, it's fine. He's right. You don't know anything about me. I understand how Mr. Axel feels. Signorina. God, that word. Signorina? You're so much more mature about this than some people. Oh, don't need your shit. Ax rested his elbows on the table and gazed determinedly at the wall. Look me in the eye, man. Mr. Crimea, Don't let him bother you. He's always like this. More importantly, we need to discuss our plans for the day. Plans for the day? Yeah, I was thinking Axel and I would show you around Oz territory. How's that sound? What about Mr. Kyrie? What if only you showed me around? That sounds wonderful. Carmier, I hate to say this because it makes me sound like just kind of shitty. You're too nice. I mean, you're either too nice and you're just going to stay this kind of weird niceness and you're hiding a bit of gloom behind those little cold nice. Or you're like hiding that you're a complete asshole. But either way, not into your character type. Again, as bad as it is, somewhat into the tsundere. So I want the both of you. That sounds wonderful. Clicky. Good. We'll show you around this town we're so proud of. Right, Axel? Yes, sir. Mr. Axel doesn't seem very enthusiastic about this. Just as that thought occurred to her, her eyes met Axel's. I follow my orders. Uh-huh. If the Don ordered me to marry you, I would obey. Understand? What? She gave a vague response, unable to discern Axel's intent. He's basically saying, I don't like you. I don't want to show you around. The only reason I'm doing this is because my man's here told me to. Carmilla leaned against the back of his chair and smiled as he watched their exchange. Excuse me, burp. Why do you have to use such roundabout expressions to say, don't worry about me? You sure that's it? Well, he is a tsundere, so I assume he's a tsundere. Look at that fancy-ass coat you got there, sir. The area is covered in red brick The area is covered in red brick or our turf. The main street in front of the mansion is obviously ours, but the rest of this area is too. We own a lot.
All of this?
Rose stopped in the middle of the street and looked over her surroundings. The street was bustling, and the faces of the people coming and going were cheerful. There were no armed men to be seen anywhere. The atmosphere didn't feel very different from Sundays at all. Carmilla got closer to her as he returned the greetings of the townspeople. So, what do you think?
I expected it to be scarier, like a fight could break out at any moment. It's much more relaxed and peaceful than I'd imagined. I think it's wonderful.
Really? He gave a boyish smile and patted her on the head.
Now look here. Forgot Carmilla, I'm not tiny.
I'm happy to hear you say that. It's not like we carry weapons because we like using them. Our main job is to protect our territory from outsiders and to meditate fights. It's unlikely that you'll get caught up in a fight within our territory, so don't worry about yourself.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir. Regarding the Wolf Gang, your assertion that it is completely safe here is not entirely accurate. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Wolfgang?
Caesar and the others. The man who was chasing you.
Oh, right. I completely forgot about Mr. Caesar.
Hey man, don't call him Mister. That dude was trying to kill you. Don't put no respect on that man, man. From what Kyrie tells me, they live in the forest outside of the town walls. They're a troublesome bunch who invade others' territories. All the familiar are plagued by them. We all have to be on the lookout for another attack.
Okay.
Kirby made a satisfied nod and held his hand out to Axel. Axel, do you have any change on you?
Uh-huh.
Axel groped around in his pockets. After counting out the coins he found, he handed them to Carmilla. Grazie. Rose, let's go get something to eat. Axel's treating. Yo, what? That's rude. What?
Is that okay?
It's fine, isn't it, Axel? If the Don buys something for me too. Alright, it's settled. Man, all I had this morning was an orange. I'm already starving. Who told you to only eat an orange for breakfast, my dude? There's a great hot dog stand over there. Let's go, Rose. Axel frowned as he watched over Carmilla and Rose from behind while they walked down a street lined with food stands. Isn't your empty stomach your own responsibility? Why do I have to pay for your food? Axel, we're going to leave you behind. I'm coming. These backgrounds are like so hazy. I guess that's the point. I mean, the diamond-shaped pattern in the background is kind of dope, but There's a little clothing boutique at the end of this street. Carmilla pointed down an alley with a hand still greasy from his hot dog. Ew. Just around the corner is a general store, and beyond that is a bookstore. You can buy almost anything in Oz territory, so I don't think you'll be uncomfortable here. In the center of town is Tower Plaza. You can see the tower from any part of town. It's a good landmark. Weren't we here yesterday? With that strange boy we bumped into? Carmilla put one hand on the tower wall and looked up. Rose followed suit and looked up too. The tower stretched so high in the sky that its top was hidden in the clouds.
What a big tower.
Indeed. Not even Mr. Know-It-All Kyrie knows what it's exactly. It's a mystery. A king lives in it. She turned to face Axel behind her, but he only stepped forward and placed his hand on a tower just as Carmilla had. I heard that the king of this world lives in the top of the tower. What? You actually believe the legend, Axel? Is there something wrong with that? Nah, it's good to dream.
What legend?
Supposedly, anyone... God, fucking hissing air freshener. Supposedly, anyone who reaches the top floor and meets the king will have any wish granted.
Ew, a wish.
Yeah, but no one knows how to meet the king. There are no doors to the tower, only the name of the familia that control the town in some rectangular slots. The slots that Axel had mentioned were far beyond Rose's reach. The name of familiae were carved beneath the niches. Why are you so close to me? Go away. I don't know if the legend is true or not, but the tower does serve a major landmark. Is that hair under your eye or is that a scar? Carmilla pulled Rose close to him. He leaned forward to match her eye level and pointed at the street they'd walk along there. If you ever get lost, as long as you can use the tower to find your way back to this plaza, you can get back to the mansion. You can see from here. Just follow the red brick road to get back. Simple, right?
It is.
Why am I so burpy? This plaza in the heart of town is a common place, not controlled by any familiae. If you need to go into another territory, it's probably best to go through this area. There's nowhere to hide here. No, what? How's that a good idea? There's nowhere to hide here, and it's symbolic for saying you have no ill intent. Ooh.
Have you ever been to the other familiar areas?
Of course. Oh, of course. It depends on who we're talking. Fuck, why is this so hard to read? Oh, of course. It depends on who we're talking about. But it's not like all our relationships are stormy ones. I visit other territories to go shopping or talk to people, though I guess it's pretty rare for me to leave Oz territory. Naturally, your movements draw suspicion. That's one of the downsides of being the Dawn. Haiti has a big dairy farm. The cheese they make is just superb. I'll have Axel buy it next time. Why me? Sir, isn't that... Is it Caesar? Is it Creepy Boy? Is it Mabu? Hello, Red. The person Axel had spotted it in the crowd was Scarlet, Mabu Thing. I don't know that word of the familiar Grimm. Scarlet's red mantle fluttered as Chris spoke. Mr. Carmilla, out on patrol. Well, that's part of it, but we're mostly showing Senorita around our territory. You were. Hey.
Hello, Scarlet.
Oh. Scarlet glanced at Rose before looking up at Carmilla. Rose, come on, I didn't mean to choke you out by your cape. I'm sorry. Have you already explained the rules to her? I'm in the process of doing that right now. Oh, well that's good. Scarlet looked at Rose again. You will not be harmed as long as you don't break the rules. But if you do break them, there will be no mercy. Don't you forget it.
Of course.
Scarlet, don't do that to me. Scarlet gave them each a small nod before turning around to leave. The rifle on Scarlet's back swayed a bit in each step.
Scarlet's pretty scary.
Yeah, right? Yeah, right. That's nothing. Scarlet is probably the most level-headed of the members of Familia Grimm. The twins are much crueler. Yeah. Hansel and Gretel can be pretty reckless. Mind that you don't end up in a fight with those two.
I will. Hopefully I don't end up in a fight with anyone. That'd be real scary.
Axel, just... God, why? Like me. Just like me. Whoops. Clicked off some.
What's wrong, Mr. Axel?
You should be safe as long as you stay inside of Oz territory.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to say that you should be safe, so there's no need to be scared.
Okay.
Are you trying to tell her that you'll protect her? Trying to sound cool, huh? I'm not. I just mean that the Familia is always guarding our own territory, so... Aren't you part of the Familia too, Axel? Ugh. We finished the tour of our territory already. I'll return to my usual duties.
Come on, bro. Mr. Axel.
Whoops. He just ran off because he was embarrassed. Well, shall we walk around a little more? There's this great ice cream place nearby. I'll take you there.
Okay. I love me some ice cream.
But it's bad for my tummy. Oh, I get to choose. Who would you like to meet? I can meet you? You look so angry. You look like go away. Excellent, would you like me so bad? I don't know why would you like me so bad, but I've already started with Scarlet. I don't know how well this will do if I just like switch them up. I don't know. I don't even have a coin to flip. I have a debit card. Those are my earrings and paintbrush is falling off. Alright, if you land on the this side Rose, this side Axel. Okay. Yeah. That didn't help. Yeah. Yeah. Rose. Now I lost my card. Axel next time on my own playthrough. Oh wait, I was supposed to meet the boy.
Scarlet.
You, what do you need today?
Nothing in particular.
Then why are you talking to me?
Should I not?
No, there's no law against it or punishment for doing so. But you probably shouldn't get involved with me normally. Do you have any idea who I am?
Yes, you're part of Familia Grimm.
Good. You were so aggressive in your approach. I thought you had forgotten. But you remember that makes this easy. But you remembering that makes this easier. We're from enemy Familia, so you shouldn't talk to me.
Why not? We both live in the town.
Like I just said, we're from enemy Familia.
But why are we enemies?
Well, because that's just how it is.
Can't we make up?
No, I don't think so. That could never happen while each Familia is squabbling over turf.
Oh, well, that's kind of sad.
Sad?
Yes. We're close enough that we can talk like this, but there are these arbitrary lines keeping us apart. It feels like such a waste. Oh, sorry. I just kept babbling even though I knew you got your hands full with your own business.
I don't really mind. I need to get going though.
Oh, can I talk to you again?
Well...
No?
I can't promise I'll answer you, but go for it if you feel like it.
Okay, thank you.
Aw, that was uneventful. Someone's gonna warn me about her and be like, you stop it. And I'm gonna be like Romeo and Juliet. She'll be my Romeo, my lady Romeo.
I'm glad I managed to talk to Scarlet more this time.
Scarlet? Hey, Kyrie.
Mr. Kyrie.
What were you doing with that kind of, what were you doing with that kid from, Familia Grimm?
Well,
let me just suggest that you don't try to lie to me. I'm quite good at seeing through falsehoods.
okay. I ran into Scarlet earlier and we talked a little.
That's it?
Yes, that's it. I wanted to talk a little more, but Scarlet said we couldn't because we're from enemy familia.
I see. And that does sound like little Scarlet. I guess that's just how it is. I wish I could get to know each other better. Or we could... this could let me go for somebody else. Oops, no! Fuck! No. Nope. Nope. I want to choose the other one. I accidentally clicked that. I'm going for Scarlet. I said load, god damn it. Load! Oh, load. And we're going to skip all the way to my choice. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's talk. I'm in the need for more games to play. If you actually watch these videos and have a suggestion, that'd be great. Sounds wonderful. I'm really tempted to play Sweet Pool, but I know that game's gonna be super disturbing and probably have sexual content in it, and I don't know how to edit, so I cannot put that on my channel. I'm acting like my channel is super popular. Nah. Scarlet, I'm so sorry. Oh, the skipping takes so long. There was this one where I had really like we're gonna go back here, I guess. Scarlet. Stop it. Oh wait, no. I still had to skip a little. Okay, now stop it. I wish we could know each other better is what I wanted. Oh, stop! Oh my god. I missed that entire conversation. Long. Hold on. Fuck. Let's see. Scarlet Rose. Okay. It's sad I can't promise I'll answer you. Rose. Kyrie. Yes, that's it. I mean, I understand. Okay. I see. That does sound a little sweet. I wish we can get to know each other better. Oops. That was too far down. Come on, please. Just up a little. What is happening? Fuck! Can I not? Thank you! Hey, no, sorry, she is in, what is this? This one? Boop. Okay. Boop, 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 boop.
I mean, I understand the situation, but I think it'd be nice if us girls could get along.
Us girls?
Yes, us girls.
Oh, I didn't
mean you, Mr. Kyrie.
Of course not. So, you meant Scarlet.
Yes, Scarlet is so tiny and cute.
Boop. Please, just work for me. I've never even thought of Scarlet that way.
Really? Really? She seems like your type, Mr. Kyrie.
Whoa. I guess you could say that. Us girls, huh? No, sorry, she's an enemy. So you do need to avoid interacting too much. But I pray for your success.
Yes, I'll try my best.
I'm sorry for making you come out with me on your precious Sunday. And here we are. God, that took... Ugh.
Oh no, I'm happy you invited me. Mr. Kyrie, you're really busy on weekdays, aren't you?
Well, yes. No, not yes. Oof. Well, I'm not so busy that I'm about to keel over. Of course, it's not like you're completely unrelated to how busy I am. What? I'm the problem? Wait, no. I have to stifle my own interest and do my job. You understand, don't you?
Yes.
Good. It's already been 3 weeks since we've met. How are you finding your stay? It's boring. It's fun, it's pleasant. I think it's pleasant.
Thanks to your hospitality, it's been very pleasant.
I'm happy to hear that. How can I help you feel more at home, living in a house full of men? I intend to do what I can to tend to your needs. If there is anything you are dissatisfied with, please don't hesitate to mention it. If it is within my power, I will take care of it.
Oh no, things are fine the way they are. I couldn't possibly ask for more.
Now, that's no good, Miss Rose. No. Fuck! I got all my words jumbled up. Now, that's no good, Miss Rose. You're our very special guest, after all.
Kyrie clasped her hands with both of his.
She could feel the warmth of his hands through his gloves. Why do you all wear gloves? Entertaining you is part of my job. You guys don't like me. You're just like, this is what the Don said. This is my job. Yeah, take care of the fucking amnesiac. She stiffened as he touched his hand to her cheek. Fuck off.
Mr. Kyrie?
Yes. What is it?
What is this? I mean, your hand.
Oh, you'd rather I touch you barehanded? Very well. Please don't touch me at all, sir. Kyrie brought his hand to his mouth and pulled his glove off with his teeth. Oh my god.
I didn't mean it like that.
Oh, so touching you isn't enough? What an audacious request to make in such a public space in the middle of the day.
No!
Stop spraying. It seems like the more she spoke, the more he misunderstood.
How can I explain this?
He smiled at her, who was visibly at a complete loss. Don't worry, I know exactly what you meant. I'm actually pretty sharp when it comes to the conversation. I just wanted to mess with you. You fucker.
Mess with me?
You see, I just can't help teasing girls I like, and even those I don't. What does that say about me? Do you not like me? That was just a little taste just now. You should prepare yourself. You're a fucking asshole.
Okay.
Well, enough of this idle chit-chat. Shall we get going?
Where are we going?
Let's keep that a surprise. I don't like you. I don't like you at all. Shady.
This place?
Oh, why'd I sound scared? I didn't mean to.
This place?
Been here before?
No, never. I had no idea this place existed.
How unkind of Carmilla and Axel to only give you bits and pieces of information. This is Oscar Wilde Street. Like the main plaza and the clinic, it's an unaffiliated area. You are free to come here. However, the member of Familia Oz tend to avoid it.
Why?
Good question. Perhaps it's a place for adult socialization.
Adult?
That building over there is a church. It's not locked, so you can confess your sins whenever you feel so inclined. And this... Oh, hi there. You're kind of pretty. Kind of. Good afternoon, Lord Kyrie. Oh my, did you come out just to see me? Man boy. Man boy? What? I just happened to see you out here. Is this woman the one you spoke of before? What are you doing to me, Kyrie? What is happening? Indeed she is. I would feel just awful if I didn't show her around every corner of town. Well, I do not believe she needs to know absolutely everything, particularly this area. I must apologize for taking so long to introduce myself. I am Manboy, the Oscar Wilde Salon's concierge.
I'm Rose. Familia Oz has been taking care of me. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh no, the pleasure's all mine, Lady Rose. Salon, huh? I have not said anything false. Yes, that is true. Let's leave it at that. Rose looked back and forth between their contrary expressions. Kyrie smiled at her confused countenance. Manboy is such a fucking dumb name. Manboy here is very well acquainted with a particular area. If you want to know anything, you should ask him. Lord Kyrie, I thought you hadn't said anything false. Yes, that is true. Are you just showing her around today? I cannot imagine you would be bringing Lady Rose along with you inside. Oh no, it's much too soon for her.
Soon? What do you mean?
Good question. What do you think, Manboy? Well... I'm here.
Mr. Axel!
She turned around as Axel approached her, or was approached. He seemed to be in quite a sour mood, shotgun in hand. Oh, are you sure you're not early? Don't be ridiculous, I'm right on time. May I bring the house guest back home? Yes, that will do. Excuse me, Miss Rose. I have some work to attend to at this salon right now.
Even though it's Sunday?
Yes, no rest for the concierge after all. Liar. Did you say something, Axel? No. Let's go, guest. Axel started walking without waiting for her to respond.
Okay.
She paused to turn around and wave before she hurried after Axel.
Goodbye, Mr. Kyrie, Mr. Manboy.
Manboy. Kyrie gave her a little wave, keeping his hand close to his chest. Manboy sighed and began to speak. What are you thinking, bringing a girl that age to a place like this? And I can ask you, what are you thinking, speaking ill of your workplace like that? She might even end up becoming a customer, you know? My word, you intend to bring her here again? Oh no, I'll let her curiosity take care of that. Miss Rose is an irregular presence, so I can't even begin to imagine what future she will choose. Oh, you're a sack of shit. Look forward to it, Manboy. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Maybe I'll also give up on Rose and go for Axel, because Axel came up in here and saying my buttons. I don't even know what was happening. Is it a strip club? Is it a drug house? Is it just a normal place?
I wonder where we're going.
Burps. If they were returning... Ooh, fuck, burps. I don't know where they came from. I'm sorry. If they were returning to the Oz mansion, surely they would have just taken the red brick road. Yet the road they were walking along paved bricks of emerald, not red.
Mr. Axel sure walks fast.
He smoothly slipped through the crowds, not paying any mind to her chasing after him.
We'll be separated at this rate. Mr. Axel, please wait.
That's a click. You ruined my dramatic effect.
Mr. Axel, please wait.
What's happening? Oh, I right-clicked. I was like, what is happening?
Eep.
She smacked into Axel's back. She looked up at him, pouting as she clutched her nose. Ooh. What is wrong with me? That shouldn't make me happy. I should be like, what the fuck are you staring at? What?
That's my line. Why did you stop so suddenly?
Weren't you the one who asked me to wait?
I did say that. Thank you for listening to me.
Axel gaze shifted from Rose to his right hand. He didn't say a word, just stared at it.
And what's wrong?
Nothing. I can hear your footsteps. I won't leave you behind. Let's go.
Okay. It kind of seems like he slowed down a little. Is Mr. Axel trying to match my pace?
Oh, it reminds me when I'm walking with my friend. She's a little shorter than me. Only a little. But I still walk faster her and I'm like,
I'm sorry, sweetie.
Sometimes I'll hold her hand. Because I like it. But also, stop spraying. But also because it helps me keep pace with her. At the end of the Emerald Brick Road was a street not unlike those in Oz territory. The house had a gently curving curve. The house had gently curving roofs. The smell of baked sweets hung in the air.
I'm sure must be another familiar's territory, but it's Sunday, so it must be okay to be here, right?
Found it.
Huh?
Is it Tasty Treats? Oh, who are you two? I'm scared.
Those two were...
Get your dub. We're gonna figure out this type of line next time. We're gonna save. I wish I could name these saves. Click! Yay! Alrighty doody. We've been through a lot this time. Don't know how long this video is. My arm is itchy right where my tattoo is. Eek. Anywho, I will see you in the next part. I'll probably be doing more OZMAFIA things that I don't know what else to play because I'm not feeling Hustle Cat at the moment. Catch you later.